our to-do list can be overwhelming. Should I focus on this? Should I focus on that? In this video, we're going to talk about how to really focus your day and your life on the things that really matter to you. This week's video comes from Lisa. Her question is, how do I really focus during the day on my to-do list? How do I know if it's enough? How do I know maybe when it's too much? How do I clear out my day and really hone in on my priorities? This is a great question. And this is a place where we're really coming to the intersection of spirituality and practicality. How do I listen to my soul and also be active in the world? How do I make a difference and have an impact while not running myself ragged or getting distracted by the ways of the mind and the outer world? This is part of the real spiritual path. So 3 things that you can follow are, I'm going to give you 3 P's. They have to deal with pre-work, planning, and the pelvis. When we talk about pre-work, this is doing the work of really outlining our values in life, our soul way in the world. What are the things that are most important to us? What are our guiding principles? If we haven't done that pre-work, we are naturally in many parts of our life going to be at the whim of many different things, of society, of our family, of other people's expectations, of the mind, and those are not places that we want to be led by. We want to use them as informers and feedback loops and mirrors, but we really want to have done the pre-work of understanding what really matters to us, listening to that still inner voice. And we have lots of different processes for these. I often lead deep retreats, and when we go into these deeper pre-work places, that sets up the foundation for how we can actually do the rest of the things. The middle P, as we get more practical, is planning. I recommend, especially if you are an entrepreneur, really planning out in key ways at key points your 3 big rocks. This is coming from the analogy of if you had a jar that represents all your time and your prana and your energy, which in the physical world has certain limitations, just like the contents of a jar. You want to make sure that you are putting the big, most important rocks in first. If you start with your empty jar and you just put in a bunch of little rocks and a bunch of sand and fill all the things in from all these little minutia things, then when it comes to your big rock, which you have identified in your pre-work as your priority, there's actually no room for it. So by identifying your 3 rocks, and this is for a period of time, so you might have quarterly planning, or you might have a monthly sort of major things and then break them down into small aspects. Or for the week, you're going to have, these are the 3 main things that I need to accomplish this week. And here are the 3 main things that I have to do for the day. So identifying your 3 rocks, this has made a huge difference in my life and in my business when I started to really get ahead of myself more by doing yearly goals and quarterly planning. Then the day before, I also outline my priorities for the next day. So planning is that middle P that will really help us not get overwhelmed. And the last one, pelvis, this P is a marker for using the energy of feeling grounded in the hips and the pelvis and really asking our body energy. This is what we do in the moment. At the start of the day, we can check in with that planning that we've done before and see if it's relevant and aligned now. If you skip this step, then you're still likely to get swayed even in the moment. Even if you thought it was a priority, we still need to run it past the body, because our body knows more than our mind. And we can have many great ideas, but we really activate those ideas when we ground them in the body, when we can feel their connection with actually what's being asked of us, where we're being moved, where we're being called in the moment. And this helps us to really let go of overwhelm, to really come into a good balance of the mind, which is helped with the planning, and the body and the soul, which are really helping us feel what's really true beyond distractions of the mind and the other currents that are always changing and can throw us off course. So, pre-work, what are my values? Planning, what are the 3 big rocks? Planning the night before. And pelvis, checking in with the body. This 3 stone represents these 3 phases that can really help you bring in more soul-aligned planning without the overwhelm. I hope you loved this video. If so, who could use this video? Do you know an entrepreneur, a healer, an empath that might be struggling with many to-dos? Share this video, and if you like more, you can always click and subscribe below if you're watching this on YouTube, and find us on social media. Holding you in my heart, I am rooting for you. See you next time.